Hi, my name is Manousos Oviedo, and I wish to save the world. Just kidding, my name is Brandt. Welcome back. How have you been? Oh, you're asking about how I've been finally? Thanks, that's so kind of you. I have a temporary crown on. Actually, if you go back and watch the Children of Men video, you can see my old crown intact, my old crown chipped, and my temporary crown, if that's any indication of how long I recorded that video. But we're not here to talk about Children of Men. We're here to watch episode 8 of Pluribus, which I'm quite eager to do. But before we do that, I have some notes. I'm going to hold my pen as an affectation, but I didn't actually write it down. I typed it out on my computer. Okay, so just to recap what happened last episode, Carol refueled her car. She started to let loose. We then followed manousos as he traversed across South America and he gets an infection from the jungle plant. And then Carol decides to ask Zosia to come back, and she does, and they're reunited. That was last episode. Beautiful episode. Gorgeous. I loved it. Especially the South American travel montage. Oh my God. In fact, let's play back that one transition that I didn't mention, but I put text on screen because I noticed it when I was editing. It was so beautiful where they had the line on the map and then it cross-faded into the landscape, which perfectly matched the incline. Oh, it's so good. So beautiful. Okay, so I just finished rewatching the whole episode like I usually do, and I noticed a few things. First of all, I noticed in the moment that Carol is howling back at the wolves, and then she gets really aggressive and scares off the wolves. They do this sort of spinning Michael Bay shot, and it's not the first time they've used that shot in this show. They also used it in episode 2 when Carol is burying Helen. And so I feel like they're using this shot to sort of imply that Carol is dealing with a tremendous amount of grief and she's trying to work through it. And it's this overwhelming, the world is spinning around her kind of shot. Also, at some point in the last reaction, I mentioned the flashback from the beginning of episode 3, the scene where Helen and Carol are in the ice hotel. But I went back and watched that whole scene, and they do a really cool thing with colors that I completely missed. Helen is trying to get Carol to look up at the aurora borealis. She's trying to get her to appreciate it. The aurora is green. It's green because, as we've established before, green is Helen's color. She keeps trying to get Carol to pay attention to it, admire it, appreciate the moment. And it's not until Helen gets Carol to sit down and actually take a moment to start looking at it does the aurora change from green to purple. We've noted previously purple is the Waikaro color, and I guess we can now kind of more broadly say that purple is Carol's color. It's a really simple application of our color associations, but it's very direct, and I'm surprised I missed it up until this point. So pretty cool. Sticking to the color symbolism, we have a color thing in episode 7. I noticed it as I was watching the episode during the reaction, but I didn't say anything because I wasn't really sure what to make of it. But manousos is draped in yellow. He's got yellow all over the place. He's got his yellow scarf. He's driving his yellow car. He's listening to tapes that are yellow out of the yellow binder thing. And also, one of the first words that he's learning to say in English is yellow. So why is that? Well, one of my early ideas for the associations with yellow was associating it with humans, right? Because we had kind of a yellow and blue thing happening. HDP is humans and water. There's other stuff in it as well, but it may in fact make sense that manousos has a strong yellow theme if he is effectively the last remaining fighter for humanity. He has this extraordinarily human spirit about him. And if you'll remember, I have a totally separate framework for viewing yellow, which is establishing a sense of safety through withholding information. I mean, let's be honest, what better describes Manousos' character? He refuses to tell the collective anything to protect himself. That's just like his whole thing. At least that's how I'm choosing to interpret all of that yellow. Speaking of Manousos' car, it's sort of everybody's car. You could think of it as almost like a mood ring. You know, the cars are symbolizing something about the characters that they're associated with. Kumba, he's got all of these Lamborghinis. He's indulging in luxury. Carol, she's the only individual who we see who is actually holding the collective accountable. So her car reflects that. Then Carol changes her car to the Rolls Royce, but also it has "just married" written on the back, and it's got all these heart balloons. She is learning from Kumba, and so she is willing to indulge a little bit more in the luxuries that are provided to her. But also she's really struggling with this feeling of being attracted to Zosia and also being angry at Zosia. And so I think the car is trying to tell us that she is dealing with this, but also she is coming around to the idea of reconnecting with Zosia. But this all begs the question, what does Manousos' car reflect on him? Well, for one, it's a bit of an older car. I don't know much about Paraguay, but I do wonder if this is something that is similar to Cuba, where Cuba has all of these really cruel sanctions placed upon them from the United States that really debilitates the country. They have a bunch of these older cars, and it's not because like, hey, wouldn't it be cool to have all these old cars? It's because countries that are selling cars today are not willing to engage in trade with them because the United States is threatening them and bullying them out of that kind of trade. I wonder if there's a similar thing to Paraguay. I don't know. But I think it's quite significant that he torched the car, that he lit it on fire. I think the car may very well symbolize his defiance against the collective, but I'm not sure. Next up, I want to mention that they're doing a thing with food. I think what they are doing with food is they're using food to help communicate to us, the audience, where Carol's trust levels are with the collective. This is just one of like many subtle tools that they have to show us character progression over the course of the season. So example, in episode 2, Carol is not willing to drink the water that Zosia is offering her. Similarly, in episode 3, she very much will not eat the food that is prepared by the collective. But she does start relenting to, well, if you stock my grocery store, I will eat that food. So there's already a little bit of shift in play, but she can kind of separate the collective's involvement of that food with her consumption of it. Then in episode 7, we're already on the other side of her feeling safe from the collective because they've agreed to not use her stem cells. So she starts dipping her toe into that trust. And she does this with the Gatorade. This is significantly different than the food that she gets from her grocery store, because in this particular case, she's asking for a specific Gatorade. Not just that it is a red Gatorade, she wants sugar cane in the Gatorade. So she wants them to modify the Gatorade. She is allowing them, well, I say allowing, she is forcing them to have some sort of involvement in the food prep. And I think for her, this is a test. Are you going to do something that is going to adversely affect me? Or am I going to walk away from this feeling good about the Gatorade? And she walks away from this feeling good about the Gatorade. Then this culminates later in the episode when she has her celebration of Helen meal. She asks the collective to prepare her multiple dishes, and she eats them, and she really enjoys them. This is a real turning point for her, where at this point onward, she does fully trust the collective. At least that's what this food symbolism is trying to tell us, I think. Real quick, I have a couple of bonus examples that I forgot to include. First of all, in episode 2, Carol is the only individual at the gathering who refuses to eat the food. I mean, she does drink quite a bit. I think that's a separate issue, but she specifically does not eat her food. This is right after she refuses to drink the water. However, if we go to episode 6, HTP, she does not hesitate even for an instant to eat Kumba's food because it was prepped by an individual. It was prepped by another human. Now, if we break out of the examples from Carol and we look at another character, Manousos. Manousos never eats food from the collective. He has, much to his own detriment, gone out of his way to not eat any of the food prepped by the collective, even though they keep bringing it to the gate out in front of his business. I think that the whole reason that the show is doing this is to get us to question our trust of the collective once we learn that they are putting humans in the food. Speaking of trusting the collective, when she asks Zosia to come back, I noticed that Carol is wearing a very specific outfit. A white shirt, blue jeans, which happens to be exactly what Zosia was wearing when they first met. And I thought that was a nice mirroring, Because in the moment that they first met, Zosia was hoping that Carol would include her. But now it's Carol who's wearing the outfit, and Carol is hoping that Zosia will include her. They rhyme. Also, I have written down here that I felt like something that makes me quite nervous going into this episode is considering the prospect of developing a relationship with the collective, which Kumba has already done and Carol is seemingly beginning to do at the end of last episode. I don't think it is ethical for the collective to be romantically engaged in any of the individuals because there's a power dynamic that cannot be escaped. It reminds me a lot of if a psychologist was dating a patient. That person has too much sensitive information to not have an inherent risk of manipulating and exploiting the patient. There's just too strong of a power dynamic. And I mean, I guess you could counter that a little bit by saying, well, the individuals have a lot of power of their own. And it's like, yes, they have leverage for sure, but they don't know enough about the collective to be a peer. They don't know enough about the entity that is the collective and its personality and its knowledge and its history and its internal self. They don't know nearly enough to be considered peers. And because of that, I just don't think there's an ethical way to do it. It makes me nervous, you know? I've got a couple of comments to mention and respond to, engage in a dialogue with. First of all, you mentioned that the gap also refers to the Darien gap, the expanse of land that Manousos was crossing. Makes a lot of sense. That probably should have been the first layer of that title that I picked up on, but it wasn't. So that's cool. Also, one of you mentioned that Manousos' mantra was contained in his English lessons, which is a really nice, subtle detail. I love that. That's one of those things that I totally missed, but just makes me feel warm when I think about like, oh man, that's clever writing. Also, I thought it was funny that his lessons included the term library, because I remember that being one of the first terms that I learned when I was in school learning Spanish. La biblioteca. I don't know why library is such a common term when learning English or Spanish, but I love it. Support your libraries. Libraries are great. There's also this comment that requested that I focus more on the filmmaking aspect of the show and less on speculation and theorizing. I know that they left this comment in good faith. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you. And I know that they were just trying to like fine tune the balance, I guess. Every episode I'm trying to figure out the correct balance, but I am not going to stop speculating. Certainly not. First of all, it's fun. I like doing it, so I'm going to keep doing it. But two, I think it's useful to consider that speculation about what could be happening, where the story could be leading, is pretty intertwined with understanding the filmmaking of the show. The decisions that are being made to creatively tell this story are in conversation with those possibilities. I just wanted to offer that bit of context as to why I'm not gonna fully switch over to only talking about filmmaking or whatever, but I will still talk much about that because I enjoy it. Okay, so one last comment. They mentioned that they wanted to give a little bit of pushback to the idea that Carol's only reason to save humanity is to save herself. They think that a big factor is the other individuals rejecting her. I think that this is a really interesting perspective, one that I think is not mutually exclusive with my initial interpretation. The other individuals rejecting her can definitely factor into Carol's decision to stop pursuing justice for humanity. But I did want to add a little bit of context. First of all, when I say that, she has these motivations out of self-interest, this is not necessarily a moral judgment on Carol. I think this is like a survival strategy that really any of us would probably engage with in a similar extreme situation. And once we feel like we are no longer at risk, then, that protective drive is going to evaporate quite a bit, I'm sure. Now, I think Carol is largely influenced by impulses. So like when somebody criticizes me, I might have this impulse, this gut reaction of I'm gonna do this or I'm not gonna do this in spite of you, and I'm gonna make the situation worse. I have these impulses. I think Carol has these impulses as well. Many of us have these initial gut reactions. But I try to work really hard to say like, okay, I'm gonna let myself feel that for a moment, and then I'm gonna push through it so that way I can be like a more rational and compassionate person who is not just acting out of spite. Sometimes I'm not successful at that, but like I try to move beyond that. And I think Carol as a character sometimes gets trapped by that and isn't always able to push forward. So I could totally see her saying, oh, these people don't want to include me. All right, fine. I'll back off. I'm not doing that thing anymore. However, if I'm just being like really literal with my observations, I feel like when she found that she was being excluded, she broke down and started crying. Whereas when she found that she was no longer at risk from the collective, she was visibly relieved. And I feel like that visibly relieved is a little bit more lending itself to motivation of, okay, I can stop trying now. That just makes more sense to me. It just tracks with her backstory. Her backstory is, don't change me, don't change me, don't change me. At least when it's out of self-preservation, I can say, Carol believed in something. She believed in not being converted. And once she found out that she's not going to be converted, that belief has been fulfilled. Whereas if her belief is acceptance from others, she was just trying to fit in. I don't know, that feels worse to me. Now, I do think it is difficult to actually separate these two motivations because we get them in the same scene. I think that's just like effective ambiguity in storytelling, right? Because if I get one thing out of it and you get one thing out of it and our things are different, then like that's just a good story. It served us both. And I'll also say that I do think it's early to talk about this with any like serious conviction because we've only seen one scene of Carol when she has stopped trying or something like that, not very much. And so I understand that I am projecting onto her that she is no longer fighting back when there's not a ton of evidence to support that. There's only a little bit of evidence to support that. Because I do believe that it is possible to remain close to the collective and still fight to undermine them. I suspect that Kumba is doing this. And Carol has been learning a lot from Kumba. She took the fancy car. I think she could also be taking this idea of getting close to the collective to undermine it. I don't know. Anyway, thank you for the comment. I appreciate it. I like having these kinds of discussions. I think sometimes friendly feedback, friendly criticism is useful in helping us better establish what we think. What I expect in this episode, I expect Manousos will be in contact with Carol in this episode. In the finale, we can get like the full consequences and ramifications of these two personalities colliding. Also, I'm curious if the collective will try to sway Manousos. Manousos mentioned to the collective that everything that they have has been stolen, nothing belongs to them, and I have to imagine that the collective has assimilated indigenous people of many different regions. And so the collective probably has access to a really nuanced understanding of victims of colonialism. Certainly. So surely they would understand where Manousos is coming from. And so I wonder if they're going to weaponize that perspective or utilize that perspective in some capacity to try to persuade Manousos into accepting them. Because I think right now, Manousos is probably their number one threat. Although I guess interestingly, the collective has not seized from Manousos, even though Manousos has hostile thoughts about the collective in some capacity. That I'm just now at this exact moment realizing that, and I wonder what separates his thoughts and perspectives on the collective from Carol's that allows Carol to be a weapon but him to not. Unless he just hasn't focused his thoughts as much as Carol has, or maybe Carol just like reaches higher highs of anger than him, whereas he's a little bit more regulated. I don't know. Maybe we'll get some answers on that. Also, how will Manousos react to being saved? I'm not sure. I could see him being upset. I could also see him accepting that he has been saved and then trying to vacate as quickly as possible. Yeah, I don't know, but I suspect we'll get to find that out in this episode. Okay. And the title for this episode is Charm Offensive. Oh, that might lend itself to the idea that she is fighting back, but she's fighting back while staying close. Apple TV. Okay, manousos in recovery in the hospital, being worked on maybe. High-speed footage. Spilling some tomato sauce. They're making a pizza.
Hola. ¿Qué tal?
Hey.
Nos dio un gran susto. La buena noticia es que la infección está respondiendo a los antibióticos.
Is that the guy who is driving the truck?
Necesita recuperar sus fuerzas.
Manousos, chill. Chill for 1 second.
¿Cuánto debo? La factura, ¿cuánto debo? No nos debes nada. El hospital, los puntos, los remedios, todo eso cuesta.
8,277,53 en balboas o dólares americanos.
No socialized healthcare for manousos. Again, the one thing you have to give his character more than anything is he has his convictions, he has his principles. He is not particularly willing to deviate from them. Okay, and if we're doing like the symbolism with the cars thing, ambulance, very like on the nose with he is somebody who's in desperate need of medical attention. Doesn't take a few rewatches to figure that one out. Back to Carol, perhaps? Yep. Okay, what's life like for Carol now? Really wide shot. There's a nice symmetry to that previous shot.
Thanks. I always worry I don't add enough water.
It's perfect.
Yeah? Because I can add more if you want the water.
So.
Keith looks good in here.
Oh.
Yeah, they know.
I was about to return that. Just keeping it safe, really.
There's no point in feeling guilty about this. Like, what's the point of keeping a bunch of priceless artifacts in museums if there aren't people to go appreciate them or protect them or maintain them or whatever? I think Carol was operating a little bit in a haze when she was going through this depressive period and she was just doing stuff to try to make herself feel anything. Now that she has a little bit more clarity of mind, she's like, oh, that was maybe a little impulsive. I don't know if I should have done that, but it's fine. Ease up, Carol, ease up. It's fine.
That would be great. Don't want a buffalo eating the Mona Lisa.
Carol, you're deflecting from what you really want to talk about. The energy in this scene is so weird.
I don't know what to talk about.
I could tell.
Who says we have to?
That's a great response. I like that. I think there's a lot of value in being in the same space as someone and not having to talk about a whole bunch of shit all the time. Are they going to play Clue?
What are we feeling?
It's kind of relevant to the body snatching theme of the show. What the hell is a bananagram? I've never heard of that before.
No.
I mean, Chestnut might not be terrible, but she does obviously have a lot of strategy.
That's hilarious. Not sure why we even have that one. Too slow. Are you letting me win? Or do you just suck at this?
This shot is kind of cool. It's, again, very wide. They do this a lot in interiors, but this show in general just loves to use the super wide angles, like a 12 millimeter or 8 millimeter or something like that, like borderline fisheye. It is an aesthetic I would love to see more of, but it's often not used, especially when there are people involved, because it distorts the facial characteristics if you use a really wide lens. If you go too telephoto, it really flattens the face and makes your face look like really wide, whereas super wide lenses makes the face look kind of angular and pointed. Portrait video or photography is done with like 30 to 80 millimeters, somewhere in that range. It also depends on the sensor size of your camera, because the larger the sensor, the wider the lens appears. But in this particular case, I think it's used specifically to indicate that Carol has kind of a superior posture. She is winning this game, so she feels powerful. So the camera is down low, looking up. Carol is kind of towering over the camera a little bit. It's also really wide, so it just like gives exaggerated features. It's a real like textbook definition of this kind of shot. It works.
Keep playing and you'll find out.
So now we're a little bit more like eye line because they're peers now instead of her being superior.
Would you like your cousin Henry to come visit?
It would be exactly like talking to you, right?
Then no.
That was interesting. So they did the same kind of shot, but for Zosia. So camera very low, like right on the table, looking up, wide angle. We're breaking eye line. This is a moment where it's like, oh, they're no longer peers. Zosia has the upper hand, but now we're not talking about the game. We're talking about people, the power of inhabiting other bodies. There's a clever little back and forth. And like I said earlier, as they're talking about the game, once they're treating each other as peers, we stay eye level, looking at each other, not looking down at each other. Good stuff.
So why do they call it spit?
Gross.
We don't know exactly.
What do you mean? You know everything.
They know everything that people know.
We know it originated in the UK during the 80s. There's different theories as to who named it, but no clear answer.
Ready? Mm-hmm. Spit.
Okay, now I feel like we're just using this angle for anything.
Oh! Is everyone back now?
I like seeing the drone still there. That was such a pretty shot. I love the framing of that. Okay, so I thought it might be fun to go into full film student mode, and let's do a little bit of a shot breakdown. I think this is sometimes a fun exercise to do. If you like a shot a whole bunch, just analyze it and try and figure out, why do you like the shot? Sometimes that can be informative, sometimes you can notice things. And in fact, I did notice something in this shot that I thought was really fascinating. It was a hypothesis with a grand scope that I then looked back through previous episodes and more or less disproved. But I'm going to share it with you anyway because I think it's a really fun idea. So we have this shot here. The lighting doesn't look super complicated. It looks like it's primarily very naturalistic lighting, mostly illuminated by the sun, which is behind us, which is interesting because most of the shots that I gravitate towards are shots that are backlit. But in this particular case, obviously not necessary. We have some pretty nice contrast going on. I'm guessing we have a graduated neutral density filter for the sky. And I say that just because the top of the sky is quite dark and then it gets brighter and less contrasty as we go down. I guess I should say neutral density filter is just like glass that's dark. It's kind of like this. You can actually see the LEDs right there. Look at that. Wow, wow, wow. So it's kind of like this, but this is stronger than most neutral densities that you can buy because this is welding glass. This is dark enough that you could safely look at the sun through this. So some neutral density filters are graduated. They can have a gradient where they go from really dark to effectively clear at the bottom. That is to help you capture things where you have a really bright sky. And so I'm guessing that's what's happening here. I don't know, maybe you could get something similar with a polarizing filter or something like that. But that gives us a really nice exposure across the entire image, which can sometimes be difficult if you're filming outside. The sky is almost always really bright. So we have great contrast, but we also have a really nice separation of layers. So we have a very clear foreground, midground, and background. Having these clearly separated layers always gives an image or composition a nice sense of depth, which gives you a good intuitive sense of the space, which tends to make the image a little bit more interesting in my experience. And of course, as I mentioned, we have the drone hanging from the lamp as well, which gives us a little bit of a sense of the history of these characters, which is nice. It doesn't necessarily feel like, oh, they just went to a location and recorded this. It feels like things have happened here and there is a history between these characters. That's a nice point of visual interest. But we do have some really nice symbolism here. And the symbolism is between Zosia and Carol and their cars. So this whole episode is Zosia and Carol doing this back and forth. They're playing a game where they're both trying to gain information, they're both trying to further their objectives, but they're trying to not let the other one know that they're doing this. So we have Carol and Zosia who are standing side by side because this is how they are presenting themselves to each other. They're presenting themselves as equals, as peers. They're trying to see eye to eye, or at least they are trying to let each other know that they are seeing eye to eye. Think back to the card game. There were moments where you could tell that there was a power dynamic, and then they would flip out of that and go into, oh, we're just two people playing this game and having fun. Them standing next to each other is we're just two people having fun. But we know that the cars are symbolic. We know that the cars represent something about the characters. Well, here we have Carol's car, which is much closer to the camera, so it has a much larger apparent size. We could make the argument that this is representative of Carol having an advantage in the game because she is playing the game before Zosia is playing the game. She is trying to extract information from Zosia before Zosia is trying to distract Carol. So Carol has a first mover advantage. Her car appears big, whereas Zosia's car appears small. But even more broadly, we could just interpret this as there is an imbalance. There is something happening under the surface. Even though they are presenting themselves as equal, they are not equal. Also, if we're looking at this in a composition guides sort of perspective, we can see that the top of the car is right on a third. Their shoulders kind of land on a third. So we have this kind of through line here with the horizon, actually. But I noticed a potentially symbolic detail that didn't end up panning out, and it comes in two forms. And I want to present to you both of them because one of them I think is more substantial than the other, which is the clouds. I was noticing the clouds. There are a lot of shots in this show where the sky is filled with clouds, and in this particular shot, it felt like Carol and Zosia were almost looking at the clouds, talking about how long it'll take for the collective to come back. And I started thinking about it, and I was like, clouds would be a great visual symbol for the collective, because the collective is so dependent upon water, and clouds are water. On top of that, the collective is coming back, and you see this array of clouds coming in. And this ties back to the radio signal that I was investigating, and it seemed like it was displaying raindrops. Well, raindrops would come from a cloud. And so we have these elements of water, these elements of assimilation, all packed together in the visual symbolism of a cloud. Now, I did go back through and look at a bunch of shots of skies throughout the episode, and although there are many lovely shots that include clouds, I didn't feel like they really closely correlated with moments where the collective are present. There are shots in the episode where they totally abandon Carol and there's still clouds in the sky. And there are episodes where the collective is definitely around and it's a totally clear sky. So it's not a one-to-one, but it is an interesting idea to me, especially when we consider Carol's outfit. I was thinking about it and I was like, this is an episode where Carol is working her way into the collective, into the good graces of the collective. She is sort of voluntarily assimilating herself in some mild capacity, and her outfit makes her look like a cloud. She has the white top with the blue pants. It's like a cloud that's raining. It all fits together, right? And so she's looking at the clouds, the collective, and she is presenting herself as a cloud, the collective. Like, it lines up so nicely for this episode. I don't know if maybe this was some symbolism that they thought of for this episode and they didn't think of for earlier episodes, so they weren't adamant about maintaining that visual symbolism throughout the entire show, or if it's just something that I'm making up, or if maybe I'm missing some details that actually do make this connect throughout the entire season. But I don't know. That was like such a cool, interesting connection to me. And I think on some subtle level, it makes this shot really compelling to me. It feels like there's some intentionality there and there's this grand scale. I think there's a lot to like out of that.
Well, have a good night.
Carol, we can stick around if you like.
As long as you want.
What? No. I'm sure you have things to do.
Awkward.
It just occurred to me, I never even thought to ask you where you live.
There's no such thing as ownership anymore. No private property.
I mean, where do you sleep at night?
I mean, it is efficient. Can this really be good for their backs? Surely not.
Everybody sleeps together?
It's more efficient to heat and cool one big room than hundreds of small ones.
This isn't going to turn into the orgy scene at the end of that Matrix movie, is it?
Not unless you wanted to.
They're cracking jokes.
Wait, this dog is not one of you, is it?
Definitely not. Though he is a very good boy.
What a pretty dog.
Hey, Bear. When an animal refuses to leave its former owner's side, we take care of them. Bear is fond of Malcolm over there.
Hey. Real quick. She did the same wave that they do at Donnie Darko. Where they're all just like, kind of awkward, but like kind of nice. Anyway. It's exactly the same.
Would you like to stay with us tonight?
That's okay. I'm gonna head home.
What are you thinking, Carol? What's going through your head right now? Man, it's nice to see a dog in this show. Some kind of like pleasant, domesticated animal that's not a wolf. I guess Carol did decide to stay? She almost looks confused that she did. Oh, this is interesting. They're now doing a thing where they're like visually showing Carol as, in a way, part of the collective. She is kind of self-assimilating, which is a really curious turn of events given how hard she pushed against being forced into the collective. But now that she can voluntarily join the collective without being like part of the collective, but like, you know, included in the group, she seems to be taking that opportunity. Now, again, you know, charm offensive. Maybe this is her sneaking behind enemy lines, or maybe this is just her recharging her social battery, fulfilling that social need, so on and so forth. It is a complex behavior. Also, I think this kind of overhead shot of them laying down does harken back to the shot of Carol in her bed with one half of it empty. I think there's clearly an association happening there, maybe being representative of this is the new life that Carol has to make for herself, whereas the old life is empty, the old life is gone. This is a cool shot. I wonder how they did. They must have like a crane setup or something like that. Okay, they've power washed the ground. So,
We had a wonderful time with you.
I had a nice time too.
that was a really cool shot. A very unconventional angle. Yeah, I feel like Carol is trying to really figure out how she feels about this. Oh, is she coming back to the whiteboard with all of her details about the collective? Oh, Waikaro stuff. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Are you going to erase it or are you going to add to it? That's the question. She's adding to it. Okay. Love to see that. They eat people. Okay, yeah. So she has not totally given up the fight. Great to see. She's just trying a different tactic. Going for a little hike. Carol has a green water bottle, showing that mistrust. And her shirt is blue and green.
Man, I love trains. There's just something about the sound of a train horn, you know?
What about it?
Come on, I must have told some human being at some point that I love train horns.
Sowing misinformation.
I thought you knew everything about me.
Not this.
I think that's not true. I think she's just
It is
conducting some test.
the loneliest sound in the world.
Trains are cool, though. The town I grew up in had train horn sounds.
How do you do that?
Something to do with the body's electromagnetic field. You have one too. Just unused.
So, like radio?
Sort of.
You just got to tap into the psychic
Communication is
part of your
like
brain.
talking. It's conscious. Our communication is unconscious.
Cool shot.
There's still a lot we don't really understand.
See, okay. This is great. So it's funny because this is so much of what I have been asking for Carol to do in previous episodes. And now I'm getting the payoff. I'm getting the payoff. So now Carol is like utilizing this closeness to gain information in the same way that Kumba utilized his closeness to gain information about the hip injection, the stem cells stuff. I think that was like a really eye-opening experience for Carol to understand that, like, oh, there's like a different strategy to maneuver, and learning this information gives them an advantage they did not have before. You know, if you are fighting the collective head to head, it is always going to win when you're using force. It has you beat by sheer numbers every time. But the collective has this mass sum of human knowledge. If you can get the collective to trust you, they will be more forthcoming with information. And then you can sway the odds from an information perspective. You have to fight smarter, not harder. And Carol is finally using that to her advantage. She says, okay, let me get close, and then let me see what I can find out. Let me see what I can learn. She starts probing about how does this work exactly? Not because I want to attack you. Oh, no. I would never. I just want to learn more about you. I'm interested in you. Certainly, I wouldn't ask for any devious means. I'm just a naturally curious person. Great stuff. And yeah, I don't know why, but I just feel like the train horn thing is false. I just feel like it's a lie. It might not be. It could be this is a moment where Carol is learning that there are limits to the knowledge that the collective has. This is something that I've mentioned in previous videos as well, but Carol is maybe catching up to that understanding. I don't know, just something about the way that she was saying that. I'm not sure, but cool scene so far.
Why do you still need trains anyway?
Food distribution?
What does that look? Oh, is she suspicious that Carol is probing for information?
Carol, you okay?
Oh, we can see shrapnel scars.
Sorry. Carry on. Does this feel good to you too?
Absolutely. Like, how?
Does the whole world feel the benefit of the massage?
How does that work? Does everyone feel what you're feeling right now? Is the whole world getting a massage?
She's asking exactly what I asked. I would guess not, right? Because earlier she mentioned that when she was drinking during the grenade episode, she mentioned that just because she feels inebriated doesn't mean that the whole world feels that. So I think like the physical sensation aspect of these bodies is kind of individualized in a way and is not necessarily shared across the entire collective.
To feel everything all at once would be unbearable, but we know it as it happens. We're aware. Having said all that, this massage feels good.
Just getting them to really chat. Telescope time?
Where it came from?
That's it. It's star, anyway.
Kepler 22?
Uh-huh. And the planet, which you can't see,
Kepler 22b.
22b. It's got a radius roughly twice that of Earth. And we think their planet may be one enormous ocean.
The delay in here, the echo, is really interesting of the space. Kind of a lot of slap back.
I'm not sure I'm looking in the right spot. I mean, I see the swan, I think. I can't tell one dot from the next.
There's a lot of light pollution coming from the city.
This is a really cool structure.
See what we can do about that.
Yeah, go ahead and turn off all the lights momentarily. Oh, that would be so nice. Oh my God. What a dream. You might have to wait a moment for your eyes to adjust.
We could place it in the center of the eyepiece for you.
I see it. I do. What are the people like on Kepler 22b?
We'll probably never learn the first thing about them. They're too far away.
Yeah, incredible structure.
We know we love them. And we're grateful to them. And we'll pay it forward, however long that may take.
What does that mean?
Yeah.
We have to share their gift with whoever else might
Uh-huh.
there.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
To be clear, out.
So this is this is what I was thinking about. This is what I was talking about at the beginning of the last episode. Manifest destiny does not end when you reach the coast. When you have a biological imperative to continue spreading that is akin to breathing, which is what they said, conquering one planet is not enough. There are other planets out there, and there's probably other life out there. They're not stopping here. Really cool scene, though. Really, I love this architectural structure. I don't know where they're recording at. Turning out the light pollution. Oh, what a dream. What a dream. Also, I'm surprised they didn't go to like a more substantial observatory, a massive ass telescope to really get a pretty view of it. Because, I mean, in this world, you could quite easily open up some observation time at a major telescope. Also, we've got this really strong red lighting. At first, I thought this red lighting was going to be, we're talking about like the social connection, the inclusion and everything. So I thought maybe that is Carol and Zosia connecting, which might be true, but also I think it was foreshadowing this revelation that there is a desire for connection to other planets, a desire to take over other planets.
Just to be clear, out there.
Mm-hmm.
How exactly will you do that?
Giant antenna, okay. Let's take a quick pause here. 6, they eat people, windfall. 7, communal sleeping, cuddle puddle. Carol, why did you write that? Body heat, energy efficient, sex, question mark? I don't think they do, unless, well, they would have to some degree. If the human population is to maintain to some degree. Well, it probably not much though, because the human population is going to collapse anyway with the collective's diet. So they probably don't need many births, but they do certainly need some births. Ooh, I just had the thought though. Oh no. Don't do this, collective. Don't do this. Okay, well, so the human population will have to sustain to some degree at much lower levels in order to more efficiently utilize resources. So they'll need some amount of sexual reproduction, but not everybody, which means that the collective has to decide who gets to reproduce and who doesn't. How do they decide? This feels like a very quick, slippery slope into eugenics. Are they assessing each individual's biological traits and trying to optimize the bodies that they can inhabit? I don't like that. I don't like that. 8, communicate via body's electric charge. It's kind of an odd one. Don't really know what to make of that. 9, trains to transport food. Ugh. Okay. I wasn't sure what she meant by ugh, except I think she just doesn't like trains. I think she's like, ew, trains, which is telling us, the audience, that she was lying about the sound of the train horn. That's so funny. Ugh. Oh, you know what? Maybe not. Maybe she's saying ugh to the food, right? Because the food is largely HDP. Transport food, transport human remains. That's what she means by ugh. That probably makes more sense. Okay. I was a little too eager to have a little bit of confirmation bias. Just a little. 10, individuals feel, everyone knows. Right. So information is shared across the collective, but the individual bodies have physical sensory input that is not necessarily shared. 11, signal from Kepler 22b, 640 light years away. Correct. Ocean world? Question mark. Oh, which would make sense that they're so reliant upon water, right? Because the planet that it came from had to rely strictly on water. That's Kind of clever. Okay, number 12, building giant antenna. All power in world to send signal to space. Right. Which is a daunting task. And how are they going to build such a large antenna? As I speculated last time, there are logistical challenges with doing that. So I'm interested to see how far along that process they will get and what the consequences of it will be. Because I'm not sure that there is a way to humanely do that if they're respecting animal life or plant life or human life. It's going to come at a cost of pretty much all of those. No clue what kleptons are like. That's a silly name. I guess she's a sci-fi writer, right? Or sci-fantasy. I think Waikaro's sci-fantasy.
Can you do me a favor?
They're both wearing red today.
Thanks.
Our pleasure. Does this mean what we think it means? We are just so excited to have something new to read. And another Waikaro.
Happy writing, Carol.
Thanks. It's so funny because that is something that I feel like she really wanted before the events of this show. She wanted her writing to be respected and loved. I mean, I guess it was loved by a decent number of people. She made a career out of it. But I think people hold the Waikaro series in such high esteem now. I don't know that she's thought very seriously about Waikaro since all of this has happened. So, I don't know. It's just kind of a funny dynamic going on there. Why not do both? Why not scheme against the collective and write the last book in the world? She was tempted by it.
That was good.
Oh. Okay, this is purely speculative, and it's also a stretch. She was hitting the little blue dot, just like Earth, towards the red object, connection, social connection. Earth is getting closer to connecting to other planets. Maybe I'm reading too much into it, but maybe I'm also secretly a genius who can pick up on the most subtle of symbolism.
Don't patronize me. I'm telling you, I swear to God, when I was a kid, I used to crush this game.
I've never played this game before.
Are you freaking kidding me?
We have the combined knowledge of every living croquet champion, so
But hitting a ball is muscle memory. You guys all share that too?
maybe. Or maybe you just suck.
Trying to probe for information, but Zosia's not biting.
Huh. We're doing that.
Cool shot.
Your best day writing?
No such thing.
Oh, you poor, tortured artist.
Why are you asking?
Is this like a writing ritual thing that she used to do or something?
This place has been closed for years.
Would you tell us what you're feeling? We'd be honored to share it with you.
This feels like a game. This feels like they're both playing a game of subterfuge and deception. Carol keeps asking these probing questions, trying to figure out, like, how does it work? How does muscle memory work? How do you share these feelings? How do you share these thoughts? Like, how does this all work? She's really trying to understand the mechanisms that allow the collective to be the collective. Meanwhile, Zosia is doing the exact same thing. She keeps asking Carol, like, how does it feel to be a writer? What's your best day of writing? Oh, are you doing a Waikaro book again? Oh, that's so great. Zosia is like trying to get to understand, how does Carol work? Like, what are the mechanisms that make Carol Carol? But also at the same time, like, it makes me wonder, is Zosia suspicious of Carol? The way that she's asking all of these questions, the way that she's so inquisitive, and also knowing Carol's relationship with Waikaro and how that is a little bit contentious. So it's kind of weird that all of a sudden now that they have reunited, Carol is writing a new Waikaro book. It's kind of odd. Is that a cover for something, or is that for real, for real? There's a lot that is not being said in these interactions. And I guess that is almost exactly like the opening scene. They are in the same space, and they don't know what to talk about, and they don't know how to address the things that they think or feel towards each other or about each other or whatever.
I used to write longhand on yellow legal pads. Rip the pages out, clip them all together with this giant metal clip.
She's kind of deflecting the question.
Dents in my palms. The whole thing was a fucking nightmare.
She's talking about something that she doesn't have to lie about.
Oh, and there was this waitress.
So she's not talking about the new Waikaro book.
Bree. I loved her. She kept my coffee topped off. She never hassled me about hogging the booth all day long.
Take all the time you need, hon.
It burned down. You rebuilt it?
What is that music?
From an empty lot.
We did.
It's not very efficient.
I mean, those were the best days.
It is kind of difficult to see the line between, is this a kind gesture or is this manipulation? And I think we have to go with manipulation.
Okay.
No, she's kind of freaked out. Kind of a Truman Show moment there. See you later. What's going on, Carol? Oh, second floor. Cool.
Is everything all right?
Yeah, peachy.
Sarcasm.
Yes. We think. We want.
She's wearing green.
Would it kill you to say I?
She's got her
Of course not.
Helen garb on.
I find it odd, semantically, but of course she could.
All the brains in the world and you can't navigate a fucking pronoun. You are trying to distract me. Knock me off course. You rebuild my favorite diner. You
Manipulation.
joy when I tell you I'm writing again, but it's all an act. It's manipulative bullshit because you know I haven't given up. Admit it.
We know.
I love this from Carol. This is great.
We wish you would.
All right. Honesty. Let's go for it. Cards on the table.
Yes.
I like
yes.
you. There's a lot of things that I like about you. But this is a train wreck.
Nice call back to the trains.
Illness, it's psychosis. You are starving and you can't even pick a goddamn apple off a tree. Someone has to put the world right. Even if it means you all leave me again. Even if it means that I'm...
Lady, give her a little space. Or not. Or not. She's working through a lot. It seems like you're maybe taking advantage of her a little bit at this moment. But equally, I think Carol is very concerned about being abandoned. I do appreciate that in this episode, Carol is being extra perceptive.
Morning.
Hey.
White and green. Interesting combo. There you go. That's my book. 10 pages. Short
Do
story.
you want to read chapter 1?
It's a really pretty shot. We're doing some really nice, like, sculpting with light and really carving out the space. Something that they'll tell you to do is start totally dark, no lights on, and then just build out the space one light at a time. This kind of feels like that, but like from a minimalist approach, sometimes you only turn on a couple lights and you're like, you know what, this looks kind of cool. It looks sort of dramatic and moody and intentional and isolated. Oh, is Zosia wearing green? That feels weird. I don't like that. I don't like that.
Don't leave me hanging.
Raban.
That's you.
Woman now.
Long overdue. But I figured now, why not?
Makes sense.
It can happen canonically.
How? The font of truth from the second book? No. No, that wouldn't work.
No, yeah, you're right.
The shapeshifters of Gollumbrae.
I was thinking of the
The
caverns.
caverns of Avalor.
Yeah.
I like that Gollumbrae is clearly just Gallifrey. Change up your homework a little bit so that way your teacher doesn't think you're cheating. Gollumbrae. Also, shapeshifters. Now that I see that, I think about it, and it's like, yeah, the Doctor shapeshifts. Oh, it's funny, because the last episode I mentioned the TARDIS.
Truth from the second book?
I like Zosia's accent. Sounds nice.
They just have to get their hands on Captain Virgil's
Temporal compass. Wow.
I love that Carol gets to feel validated in this moment.
So you like it so far?
I love it.
Ooh, 60 days, 8 hours. So we're what, like 2 weeks later? We got the same shot from earlier, basically. Looking over. Oh, that's so weird.
I hope you're making enough for both of us.
Zosia
You're eating too.
superimposed with Helen's grave.
We love breakfast.
Now Zosia's wearing purple.
Sure. But
Waikara color.
you like lowercase, does Zosia like omelets?
Zosia likes... I like omelets.
Oh, we've been working on it. She's like Data.
Your
She can't quite figure it out,
favorite food?
but she's getting there. I guess when Data got the chip, right? Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I was thinking about Data and pronouns.
you, what is your favorite food?
Probably some shit you never heard of, Carol. She lived on the other side of the planet.
Mango ice cream. I love mango ice cream.
Excellent choice.
I would watch the ships leaving Gdańsk. Brand new, first voyage, and I was fascinated by these giant ships. Who built them? What for? Where were they going? And now I know.
Thank you for sharing that.
Nice to see some element of Zosia as an individual.
Zosia?
Oh, processing. Getting new information.
Visitor.
Manousos. Oviedo. I am not one of them. Bro, what are you doing? Oh.
Okay.
I guess it makes sense that if he needs continuing treatment that he got the ambulance that has some supplies on it. Frontera, Mexico? Mexico? Estados Unidos? Is that like the border? 31 kilometers? He's quite close. Okay, and that was episode 8, Charm Offensive. Interesting episode. So we didn't get to see Manousos and Carol connect, but very clearly they are positioning the finale to be that episode. But we did get a lot of really interesting interactions with Carol and Zosia, an exploration of how the collective works, fundamentally, mechanically, but also Carol doing her spycraft. That's probably overselling it. Her trying to utilize a relationship with the collective to gain information. And I'm so glad that she was able to see how manipulative the collective is. I think it really goes to show how much Carol has changed. Carol, in the first few episodes, she is still processing the information that she is in a post-apocalypse. And so she's not able to really observe and understand how the collective is moving and what they're doing and how they're doing it. But now it feels like Carol is no longer grasping at straws. She's no longer screaming at clouds. She is just trying to make smart plays. And I love that. This has single-handedly, I think, made Carol a much more likable character. I mean, not to say that she was necessarily unlikable before, but we are seeing growth. We are seeing her change. We are seeing her adapt to the situation. She's no longer just like shutting down. And I love that for her. And I love that for me. Because I like to see that. I think it is really fascinating that we have gotten to the point to where we are communicating with one another that Carol is not stopping her fight. The collective understands this, and yet they still kind of both want to be around each other. And I think that's the whole reason why we had this game motif throughout this episode. We had the card game, we had the croquet. I think this is trying to communicate to us that they've entered a new phase of their relationship, which is somewhat adversarial. When you play these games, somebody is going to win, somebody's going to lose. But they've also kind of adhered to a certain level of sportsmanship. And I mean that insofar as they're willing to be competitive. They're willing to try to win, but they aren't going to do something underhanded that is somewhat unfair or mean, really. And what that looks like specifically in their relationship is Carol is going to try to go out of her way to not make the collective seize. She's going to moderate her temper. And at the same time, the collective is not going to abandon Carol. They will provide her with the companionship she really wants. There is a mutual benefit there. They both gain something from each other, even if they are working against each other. It is kind of a strange relationship. It almost reminds me of these tensegrity structures, if you're familiar with those at all. It's a fascinating balance between compression and tension. It also feels like ultimately this is just truly a form of diplomacy. You have these two warring factions who benefit from each other, but also have kind of entered a Cold War in a way. But to go out into an all-out hot war would result in bad things for both of them. I suspected something like this could have been possible before, but I'm very interested to see it in action. And this is one of these things that I talk about all the time, which is stories are way more interesting when you have characters who are willing to lay the cards out on the table, tell each other what they know, and then we get to see how things move after that. It was just really cool to see those two actors kind of bouncing off of each other in scenes where a lot of times they're not talking, or they are talking around the situation and they don't give the audience enough information to 100% know where either of them stands for quite a while. And then we sort of develop that understanding over time until they finally just kind of outright say what's going on. I thought all of that was cool. We only got a little glimpse into Manousos' journey. We know that he survived. He acknowledged that he owes them $8,500, which is very in character from what we've seen so far. He doesn't want to owe anybody anything. But if he does owe them something, he's not going to absolve himself of that debt. So we know that he's getting very close. New Mexico lies on that southern border, and he is not far away. He's probably a day's travel away. And I'm very eager to see it, especially now that we know that Carol hasn't given up the fight. But it'll also be interesting because now that Carol has this perspective of you actually can gain some amount of an advantage, I wonder how that will land for Manousos, who has been very ardently against receiving any sort of help from the collective. I guess we got confirmation that the collective is planning to send their signal out into space from here as well. How are we going to target another planet if we don't know of any other life in the universe? Then again, if you're sending it from a planet, well, a planet rotates. So at the very least, you're going to be sweeping around in a 360-degree radius, depending on how long you can maintain the transmission based off of the power. Carol wrote on the board that it's going to take all the power in the world, which is alarming. I would imagine that with all of the strengths of the collective, they would be able to really streamline the development of nuclear fusion and nuclear fission and those kinds of energy development programs. And if they were able to do that, your power problems are kind of solved. Incredible infrastructure project, and it's going to be very difficult for them to build. All things considered, this being the second to last episode in the season, I kind of expected a little bit more buildup, but we do have some very clear questions that I hope get answered. How are Carol and Manousos going to interact with one another? How are they going to collaborate? Are they going to be effective in this collaboration? Does this current truce between Carol and the collective maintain itself? We didn't see anything from Kumba this episode. We didn't see anything from any of the other individuals from this episode. Are they okay? We really haven't seen any of the other individuals except for Kumba and Lakshmi. All of the others have just kind of been out there somewhere vaguely, which is fine. If they're not contributing to the story much, then that's okay. But it might be kind of nice to know that they still exist in some capacity. Yeah, didn't quite floor me as much as the previous episode, but it was cool. I just really liked the sort of competency that Carol has developed. It's really rewarding to see. Anyway, that's going to be it from me. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you. Check out some of the other videos, and I'll see you next time. Bye.